Hello, Stephen Boyante. Shares na ako, bay. Let's share this first before we play so that may maglantaw pod nato. Toot toot. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Walang sound. Test. Ba't walang sound? Si... Hmm? Yan ang walang sound. Test. Walang sound. Ano. Ilagay natin si Bads. Tsaka wala, si Jacko. I-move ta. Jacko. Okay. Are we ready? Wala lang background music kay copyright infringement. Hmm? Why? Let's go, folks. Let's ako mag-side. Nice daw. Kung saan na totoo lang Del, na dumadakdak ka. Wala sound. Sound good lang. Joke. Paano nga wala sound?
A point of stability.
Greg, there is no doubt Steve Clifford has done an amazing job in such a
Wow.
very short window of time. And that's after overcoming his own individual health concerns that forced him to take a 21-game leave of absence. What an incredible turnaround for the team and for Cliff himself.
A pull-up, and he hits the jump shot. And it's 7 points for the dude.
De lang Jack. Padang pun na Jack de lang.
Coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Padang punta kayo Jack ya. Hindi bikong gampang ginamo. Computer pa lang to.
No doubt, Greg, on the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now, here's Vucevic. Tried to fade back in there, but it's off the mark.
Ara dayay.
Here's the
Manda
bulldozer.
wala nagtang.
Takes it off the glass.
Padang punta kayo daya.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
They're running. He
Ay,
lines it
hindi
up.
ikaw ang nagtang. Si Ace ang nagtang.
Sums up what we've seen tonight.
Nagtang.
Just simply being outplayed.
Sorry, tayo. Si Ace ang
of
nagtang.
the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points. Now here's
Tandaan yun
Fultz.
sa ano
He's
yung
guarded
Bad
closer.
Kyrie.
Here's Fournier. Another miss by Orlando.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
It's stolen by Vucevic.
Na, ano nga pang wet pula, Daiman. Kapoy, anong
Pass to
pula?
Fournier. Off with the layup.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
The pass to the
Ito na lang din.
bulldozer. It's up a
Oh,
three. Bangs on the
tanda mo
trifecta.
si Jack. Oh, 4-3.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Di pa sa kaday. Di pa kayo nagaganon.
Now Fultz
Ikaw ni nga ako ni man.
to the inside.
Ikaw wala din nakadako.
Here's Vucevic.
Seven
He can't
footer,
stop
wala din.
as he misses.
He is just really almost
Aray.
right for the other team. The shooting
Panganan.
has been poor.
Carmelo, Anthony nga dunk na. Dang.
That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done
Ayos
on
man,
both
ayos man.
ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're
Ay,
locked
ay, ay.
in defensively.
Na-posterize si Wendell. Wendell na-posterize ikaw.
Continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
ABC pass to
Non.
How good a playmaker
Mando.
is he watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Good job, Jack. Si Bad Kyrie man lahat ang pastulan ko.
1:30 left to play here
Maluoy
in the
man kay
first.
Bad Kyrie.
And
Wala
the whistle
score si
blows.
Bad
It's gonna be
Kyrie.
on B. That is his first foul of the game.
Nagtabo.
Well, they say the post-up big man is dead and gone in the
Technical,
NBA.
si Badka
Don't
Henry.
tell that to Nikola Vucevic, an offensive focal point, and he does some of his best work on that low block.
And Orlando making a change here.
Thank you,
Ahmad
Mando.
Bamba, he's checked in for
Follow
Aaron
si
Gordon.
Mando ba?
Terrence Ross comes in for Jonathan Isaac.
Wala na si
Carter
Hooperman,
Williams
pasahan
is
ka na
checked
ni
in for
Hooperman
Evan
niya.
Fournier. And VJ
Dagan nung wala
Augustine
tayo.
subbed in for Mark
Pasahan
Gasol.
ka na ni Hooperman. Right, for 3 for you. Bang!
He's hit the miss from the field.
Ikaw getting MVP, Jacko mo.
Work of Vucevic
Jacko,
inside.
for 3. At least ladriga 3 points ka, Jack.
Shades of Kevin McHale. And that's something he's continued to develop
Ay,
in the
ay, ay.
pros. A response to defenders who often
Kagaya mo sila
surpass
score,
him athletically. And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right?
Si
A
JJ,
matter
ah.
of dueling
JJ for 2.
three-point
Ay,
opportunities.
namin ko si JJ. Sayang, Jay. Wala ka si Jay.
And it's Carter Williams with the ball for Orlando. Tipped away.
Go na. Ay, si Chris, ah.
Pass to Augustine. 6 to shoot.
Antayin
To
na.
the middle. Here's Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Jacko, iniwan ni
DJ
Bamba.
Augustine has
Sorry,
been around
Jacko.
this league a long time. He does not miss open teammates.
Bola dinadala ni Enzi.
Passes it to the Bulldozer. 19 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And he makes
Ang
no mistake on the slam dunk.
Double dozer.
Nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Pass to Ross.
JJ in the defense.
Lets
Uy,
it go
umatras
from
Tano.
14.
Rebound.
The shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the home team in very good shape with a 23-point lead.
Kaya layo namang ba?
Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Inaiyaman. Kiss ah. Diri mayo lang yan nga diri dahil maka-press ka kiss ah. Ay. Dia padang kontra ya. Padang kontra ya padang ko niya daya.
With us, folks, second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Tugin pa pong ko kani coach
The
daya.
offense
Delang lang
firing
taon ko ba.
on all
Ara ka pa.
cylinders. They
Paborito ka ni
dominated
coach.
that first period.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic start in the second. Michael Carter-Williams is out there with DJ Augustine.
Kan take second.
Then it's Bamba. Then it's Terrence Ross. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Rebounded by Jacko. Nice of it, yeah.
No doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Now the pass to the Bulldozer. Here's Big Dog. Goes back up.
And one. Oh, wala na and
So
one.
he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Mohamed Bamba. And Doris, you played point guard. What do you like to see from that position?
Well, I'm going to go back to the Showtime
Bamba.
Lakers, which was my first
Bamba.
team that
Dodra
I
kita
adored
pero mega
when
ka
I was a
wicket
kid watching
dahil
the
sa
NBA.
free throw
And
mo
the
tayo.
reality is this, Kevin. I love to see teams play in transition, get out in the open floor. What's better than watching Steph
Team ni
Curry
Toy.
cross
Team gamit
half
ko, Toy.
court with a full head of
PC.
steam and the defender knowing, oh,
Di
good
ko
God,
di
anything
ko
could
kabuo
happen
sa
here. He
mga
might
ranking.
pull a three. He
May
might
league ni may
finish in
league.
spectacular fashion off the run, or
Ang
he
may
might
career
find
na
a
akong
teammate
ranking.
for a momentum-building
Amo
three.
to ang
Like,
kailangan
get
ako
in transition
ano
and run, baby.
Now
Kanang
here's Augustine.
mag ano
He had
lagi
10 points in the win against
kanang
Atlanta.
upgrade.
Traps in the tray.
Ano wala upgrade.
You have to know
Gibuhatan
when
ako
to
ning
simply
99
catch and
og
shoot, and it
rating
served
tanan.
Terrence Ross very well that time.
The Bulldozer passes the
Kuron
big
pud nato si Tano. Tano kaso si Tano ka score.
They get the rebound.
Ara ay.
The Bulldozer.
And
that'll
one.
be 2 free throws coming up.
Check.
Officials on the call with the
Sayang.
foul.
Duma injured
Way to
imong
attack
shoulder
there and then
down.
create the contact.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Si Jacko, tanda Jacko ya. Na, no free
He's off on the first.
Quick release guro na eh. Hindi ko gani bala, hindi ko pa swito yung release. Hindi pa swito ang release. None.
And the second
Nice.
free throw,
First
good.
time nakascore
As
sa
we've
free throw
gotten
si
closer
Jacko.
to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Now here is Augustine. Not a lot of room. And it's Vucevic missing.
Hari ng
They've
rebound.
shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Pass to Jay.
JJ, tak-tak. Oh, agad ko
That
magtaktak
one's
si
in.
JJ.
Spoken of the game.
Sayang,
He's 1 for
Jay.
2.
Wala kataktak si JJ.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, for Nick Vucevic, there were some great firsts last season. His son Philip was born in December. And then Dad made his first All-Star appearance. Nick
Nice
is from a
one.
basketball
Nice hook shot.
family. He said, "I'll enjoy telling my son the stories, like my dad did with me.
Oo,
We'll
Toy.
see if he likes the game of basketball."
Gina, nag-sale ni Miyagi. Itong ingon ako, nag-sale ni siya. 1,300 ang original price.
Magic on defense. Following the miss by Mohamed Bamba.
Sige pa. Oop.
Here's Speedy. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Bulls in Chicago.
Nice.
And he gets it to
Sila
go.
mahimo kay
Well,
Jacko.
this guy has been
24
efficient,
points.
and he's
Dalawa lang
playing
hintes.
all night. That IQ has been on
Ay,
display.
ako ba to?
Now here is Augustine. Shot to stop the run.
Ay, ay, ay.
A lot of contact
Sayang,
there, but he
all
gets the
ball
call
unta to.
and will shoot two.
This guy's so polished inside. Nikola Vucevic, great at being assertive and
Sige,
earning
sige.
these fouls.
Pag
He's gone
makachimpo
1 of 1
bay,
in the game so
magkama
far
ko.
from the line.
Kay lingaw pod. Wa pa mo dula sa PC bay kay Juan, kanang malingaw ka ba? Di, daghag options pod. Pero ang mas makaano ka sa ano sa kaya na, sa mobile.
We know this about Nikola
Ang
Vucevic.
gwapo ras
He's a
ng
high percentage
gwapo lang sa
finisher.
mobile.
To me, the next steps, right? Improve your defense, be more consistent with range, and if he does that, he's golden.
And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both. Gone along perfectly from three-point range tonight. They've gone 5 for 5. Hits the
Knocked in
three-point
the
bomb.
card.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over, so you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
And taking a look here at the numbers for Augustine. Last season's performance
Oh,
for
free
him,
buy. Nagdula ko ni Agi.
23
Nakagi ko
field goal
stream og
percentage.
counter
And he'd
strike
make
pod
you
pero
pay
di ko
every
kayo
time
tanda.
he went to the line. Top 20
Permanente
in
magano,
free throw
move
percentage.
kayo ba?
And who could defend him last season out there? Defenders tried to body him up, play a little physical, but time and time again, he
Jacko with a foul.
7-footers typically challenged as far as mobility. But Doris, you look at Mo Bamba.
Sige ba, pwede pa ta magsabay sa counter
Well,
strike
he's
bay.
listed at 7
Gusto ni
feet.
mo?
He's actually 7'1" in
Let's go.
shoes. And despite that height, Kevin, as you mentioned, Mo Bamba is a very fluid athlete. He's got exceptional feet, tremendous upside for Bamba.
And the first one drops. Doris, you've seen a lot of these big men come and go in this league. Who would you say right now is the most complete big man in the NBA?
Well, two guys come to my mind immediately, and that's Joel Embiid, who I think probably could be more efficient with his three-point shooting, but is still enough of a threat that you have to guard him out there. They enter the ball through him in the post, and he can be a dominant scorer. He can also put it on the deck. And then Anthony Davis, who you could say all of those attributes that Joel Embiid has, the PRAO has as well. Those are two of the most complete, dominant two-way big men in today's game.
Augustine dishes to Bamba. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Plays it up and banks it in. Speedy's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Augustine with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Ross for three. The Magic again can't hit.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
There's Big Dog. Vucevic defending. Great D that time from Vucevic.
His defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort, you see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
And Bamba pulls it down. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for Orlando. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home.
When the mid-range is working for Terrence Ross, he's going to create problems. It's just a matter of can he do it consistently, Kev?
Here's the bulldozer to the paint. Here's Big Dog. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Now here is Augustine. Connects on the 9-footer.
Really impressive from DJ Augustine right there. This guy is so smart and figures out ways to score.
Pass to the bulldozer. There's Big Dog, covered by Bamba. Yep, it counts. Big Dog's got his first points in this one.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They
Oh
have
no,
a
not
big
even
lead for a
Jacko.
reason.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Jacko, walang pahinga. Jacko, wala ang lalaking, walang pahinga. Ay, nabuyan.
It's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Ross. The dude, he's checked in for the bulldozer. And a switcher also for Orlando. Gordon's checked in. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Not a problem. First turnover of the game, but overall, I like how they're taking care of the basketball.
Markel Fultz is checked in for Orlando. Now here is Augustine. To the middle. Here's Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Well, you see the fluidity in the screen and roll game. Mo Bamba, decisive in his movements, is what allows him to convert.
He's on 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And he goes in for the dunk.
Bad
There on that play, the board and the ball.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness. Now here is Augustine. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle.
Foul.
2 shots coming up.
Foul.
Boy, DJ Augustine, the number 9 pick in 2008, he has certainly been well-traveled in his career.
For Orlando, they have shot 2 of 5 from the free throw line.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
First one falls for him. And despite the journeyman career, Augustine is playing his best ball now.
Well, it's reflected in his shooting percentages, Kevin. Over the last few seasons, he has really taken off in terms of his efficiency. This is probably one of the most underrated shooters in the NBA.
Evan Fournier is checked in for Terrence Ross.
Evan
And the
for
Magic making a
two,
change
long
here.
bomb.
Isaac's checked in.
Nice,
And you can
mobile.
tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Poked away. Here's Speedy.
Ay, ay, ay.
Bamba with the block.
That is a combination of length and defensive instinct. Send it back, Mo Bamba.
Uy,
Shooting foul. As the
sayang,
whistle
dunk na
blows,
sana ni
he'll
Del.
shoot 2 free throws.
Clearly a foul.
Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching, and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. Our high school had a radio station,
Ay,
and
ay,
the
ay,
first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the basement.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. And I
Wow.
was 16 years old.
Incredible.
Remember it very well.
Incredible.
Here's the dude. He can't hit that time. So Orlando will take it the other way. Ball stolen. Fast break, here they come. Throws down the breakaway jam.
In the flick of a switch, going from defense to offense.
Well, just terrific anticipation to force the turnover and ignite the break.
They get a hand on it. Tries to save it. Here's Speedy. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, if you
Bye,
don't
bye.
take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And Fultz gets it to go.
Well, this has to contribute to Markelle Fultz's confidence, showing right there he can get through the defense.
Here's Boss, defended by Gordon. The pass to B. Does not get it. Third miss. He's made 4 from the field. Here's Isaac. That one falls.
This is a very confident young guy. Jonathan Isaac feels like he belongs in the NBA. Welcomes the contact in that instance.
Thus far in his young career, Jonathan Isaac's strength, I think, Doris, his defense.
That has everything to do, Kevin, with his blend of length and mobility. This guy can be extremely disruptive on that end of the floor, and Jonathan Isaac will grow offensively as well.
That's good from Isaac. The sixth pick back in 2017, 6'10" Jonathan Isaac out of Florida State. Greg, what have you seen from him?
Came in somewhat raw. Potential as a rangy defender. Offensively, though, still a ways to go.
Now, here's Fultz. The quick look, no good that time.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with Ribbon. Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. And it's Fultz with the ball for Orlando. Outside Fournier. Shot on the wing. He squares up and sinks it.
Well, this is one of Fournier's go-to shots. Such a strong sense from when to fire from that distance.
B, guarded by Fultz. Here's B. The baseline jumper goes down. B's got 12 points in the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. In the corner, Bamba with it. Gordon trying to break loose. Bamba passes to Gordon. Back to Bamba. Just 5 on the clock. And the dunk by Bamba.
Well, excellent pursuit of the basketball by Mo Bamba. Love his effort there.
guarded by Fultz. ABC powered down with both hands.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Well, Orlando shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. Outside Gordon. 1:22 left here in the second. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
B, guarded by Fultz. Top of the key, Fournier to the right side. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first half.
And his lateral quickness really allows him to stay in front of the shooter there and challenge the shot.
And this is the key. In this game, you've got to be able to move your feet to be successful on the defensive end.
Now, here's Fultz. He's got 6. Lays it up off the glass. Fultz has got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, make no mistake, Markelle Fultz, because of his athletic burst, can score on the interior. That's nicely done.
Got that bucket in no time at all. 16 points for B.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Shot and game clock separated by 5.
To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
The Magic have hit 4 of 8 from the free throw line so far. Folks, that's 50%. Not great work there.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Well, you think into Markelle Fultz's early part of his career, he was under such scrutiny as the #1 overall pick. This guy's starting to prove how valuable he can be.
Hits it from three-point range. Speedy's got 10.
Nice,
Of the
Speedy.
2 offenses
Speedy
here tonight,
Gonzalez.
you can tell theirs is just a bit more
Oh,
in
yeah.
sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
The Magic have made 5 of 10 free throw attempts, a lot of misses. That one is off.
You know, there's an unpredictability about what Evan Fournier does that keeps defenders guessing. This guy is outstanding at using that to his advantage.
And he sinks the second. Here's Z. And so it's the home team up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them.
Sorry.
Their defense has been terrific in this game. And now let's catch up with David
Sorry.
Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Clifford. What was the biggest problem for your guys in the first half?
Well, you know what? We're a defensive team first, and we've been good defensively. We've been organized. We weren't that in that first half, and that's what we got to.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching. Taking a look at this home squad. Kenny?
Well, they were dishing out dimes left and right, and the guys were finishing strong. As a team, they seem to be always thinking, always looking for the best shot. If they keep sharing the ball this way, the second half could be more lopsided than the first.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Magic.
Well, with the way they struggled to defend the three-point line, it started to look like warm-up drills. They cannot be afraid to bring more defenders out high. They got to make life tougher on those outside shooters.
And that does it for our half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. The Bulldozer has been sensational.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. They've got the Bulldozer. ABC is out there with Boss, and it's the Dude, and it's B, and it's the one. Now, here's Fultz. Ball's knocked loose. It's for Fultz. He gets it in there. Got a hand on it, and they're able to recover.
Nice block, Doc.
All going up court. Rebounded by Isaac.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Now, here's Isaac. Outside Fournier. Shot clock at 6. It's rebounded by Boss. Boss has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
They double him with Vucevic. Here's the bulldozer and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Vucevic. No good on the free throw.
Why? Thank you, Mary, for watching.
And he can't hit the second. Magic have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. The shot's good from Fournier. Fournier's got 5 points so far.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Here's the dude. He's guarded by Fournier, and it's good. 2 points. And that's 10 points for ABC.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Now, here's Fultz. He's covered closely. A solo fast break. Here's Boss. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Magic. Here's Fournier. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, last season the Magic broke a 6-season playoff drought. Nick Vucevic was the franchise's first All-Star in 7 seasons. It's been a long rebuild from the Dwight Howard era. We'll see where the team goes from here, but Kevin, they're happy to just be playing games that matter night in and night out.
All right, thank you very much, David. Vucevic with the rebound. The Magic have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, certainly. Pass to Fultz. Three-pointer on the way.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation. You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Terrence Ross is checked in for Orlando. Augustine comes in for Fultz.
Jacko.
And the free throw, no good. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Nikola Vucevic. Last season, he played outstanding. Averaged 21 points a game, 12 rebounds, and 4 assists. And he paced the whole team in points per game last season.
Well, his teammates understood that he was their best option. And understandably, Greg, they got him the rock.
Now here is Augustine. Back to Ross. Shot clock at 5. The tray. It's not going to go for him.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Well, you think about the solid first year Steve Clifford had coaching the Orlando Magic. This team had a solid season with a great leap on the defensive end of the floor. Clifford once again showing he is a great defensive mind in the NBA coaching ranks.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Now here is Augustine. D right on him.
No bad. Stop him, bad.
Here's the 3. Doesn't go that time. Gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And here is Ross. He's got 8. Vucevic dishes to Ross. Got a piece of it. And here's the fast break. Here's the lob to the hoop.
Great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big time play on both ends.
Orlando's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Passes it to Isaac. Fires the 3. That shot off the mark.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Pass to Big Dog. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Vucevic. No good on that one. Of course, when you look at draft eligibility requirements, it is a very fluid topic with a lot of different ways it could go, a lot of moving parts. Where do you stand?
I'll tell you the truth, Kevin. I'm conflicted about this because I believe there is real value to the college experience. There's high-level coaching across the game at the collegiate level, but I also believe that young men who have talent should be able to, when they are eligible, decide when they want to become professionals. So, listen, I'm sort of in the middle. There are legitimate arguments to be had for both sides. What I hope, regardless, is we get the best players in the league, and that's certainly going to happen whenever it happens.
Now here's Carter Williams. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Inside, Vucevic, and it's blocked. And they're on the break. B, the pass to Big Dog. Drains it from 17 feet out.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
The Magic shooting just 34% from the floor. Now here's Carter Williams. He's guarded closely. And the pass to Ross. Can they get it? Nailed from three-point land. Ross has got 11 points.
Yeah, Terrence Ross in his comfort zone from distance. This guy has always had the eye of a sharpshooter.
Here's Big Dog. Vucevic defending. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Passes to Jay. They double him with Vucevic. He gets it in there. 6 points for Big Dog.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And Augustine kicks to Carter Williams. Back to Augustine. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on B. That'll be his second foul of the game. Speedy's checked in for B. And a switcher also for Orlando. Ken Burge is checked in for Vucevic. Pass to Ross. Bamba inside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, let's remember, Mo Bamba is 7 feet tall. He is a challenge for the defense to get a good contest.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And that one falls for Bamba.
Well, you talk about physical gifts for the game. Mo Bamba, a 7-footer with the longest wingspan, 7'9.5", and that gives him a huge sphere of influence. Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Augustine dishes to Bamba. pass to Birch. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Here's the bulldozer. He's got 27. Jay, headed by Augustine, out the basket. Jay's got 4 this quarter. Greg, you look at Bamba able to touch the rim while still on the ground. And he gets off the ground pretty well, too.
A good athlete, still getting stronger and developing his feel for the game. But he has something you just can't teach.
Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
This is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
I think, Greg, this is what we call, quote, running a team off the floor. They have been fantastic in transition.
Now here's Ross.
Thank you
11
sa 2
points in the
million
game.
viewers.
There's the pass to Carter Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Bamba kicks to Carter Williams. From deep three-point range, and no good. On 7 of 9 on three-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. The bulldozer passes to Big Guy. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first foul.
So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line.
And the free throw line was a problem spot for him in their last game. Really struggled up there.
Tucson.
The first free throw is good. The dude, he's checked in for the bulldozer. Fournier's checked in for the Magic. And he makes both free throws. Now Augustine, 5 points in the game. To the inside. Here's Birch. The layup missed.
Great rim protection.
Naka dia ba,
Prevent
number
him from
26.
converting.
Ito.
Beautiful.
They get it back. Off target at the rim.
Thank you, bye, for sharing the screen.
And so it's Carter Williams. He'll bring up the ball for Orlando. Outside Fournier.
Rapper ka mo ni JJ dia, bye.
Here's Carter Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. 5 to shoot.
Nanay.
Here's
Nana
Birch.
jud si Nakon
He
stickers
trains
ba?
it as the
Trapper
shot
kayo,
clock ticks
trapper
down.
kayo.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps
Ball
and
is
getting the
carried
ball
by.
to the rim.
Nakon stickers. Nakon stickers.
Here's Speedy.
Okay,
Carter
taking.
Williams covering.
Asking
Passes
for,
it to Z.
oh, it has to me.
Puts the fadeaway
Fade away
right
by
on the money.
Z.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
1:27 left to play here in the third. Pass to Augustine. In the corner, it's Birch. Pass to Carter Williams.
Ano posisyon ko ba?
From beyond the arc. No good that time. Gone 7 of 9 on three-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range.
Mogol.
Here's the dude, covered by Bamba. The dude passes to Jay.
Nice ball movement.
And there's the pass to the dude. The fadeaway.
Nice. Whoop.
Second shot
Rebounded by
opportunity. And
Tano
they call the
and
foul. So a
one.
chance at the line for one more coming up.
Nice one, Tano.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Ross is checked in for Jay. Then for the Magic, Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Kem Birch. And it's Fulton for Augustine.
Hot-headed kay Orlando.
The Magic shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. Carter Williams with it. Passes it to Gordon. Bamba trying to break free. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Great positioning on the putback. Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass. You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. And here's Fournier. He has 7. They need this, and it's denied. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession.
Nice one, John. 1 second left. 1 second left.
That will count. And so it's the home team with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Right back after this break.
Kamukha ni Erwin talaga yung player.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game. Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. Al Farouk Amino is out there with Ennis. Then it's Aaron Gordon. And there's Fultz. And it's a one-do in at the 2-guard. Here's some kind of interesting. There's been a lot of talk about moving the draft to after free agency. What would that look like?
3-second violation.
Well, talent is always going to be at a premium. So I would think if there's a guy that's the absolute definitive #1 pick, he's going #1 regardless of roster construction. But the reality is it might help those teams who maybe if they know who's on the roster, it might change the kind of draft selection.
Turnover,
so it's an interesting supposition. We'll see if the NBA moves in that direction.
You've got to be on exactly the same page to connect on that long of an alley-oop. And even then, it's a tough play. Now, here's Fultz. He kicks to Aminu.
Nice defense.
Clock at 6.
Good defense by that PRAO.
Pass to a one-do.
A jumper from Uwando.
Rebounded by Jerebko.
Yeah, let's go with the rebound.
63% the offense working.
Nice pass. Nice pass from Parsons to Tano.
Wide open teammate.
Magic shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Now here's Fultz. There's Gordon with the 3. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 4 assists in the game. Gordon's gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Lynn against Aminu.
Driving, kick out. Parsons for 3. Missed
and
it.
It's Orlando with the rebound.
Nice try, Parsons.
Ennis taking his time here. This is the Fultz. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. He got a little ahead of himself there trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
ABC's checked in for Big Dog. Now here's Lynn. Now the dish to Jerebko. Parsons outside.
By 8.
Doris, when you look at the success of international players, and the league has a litany of very good international players, Doncic being the latest success story. Is the perception changing about these kids when they come from overseas and play in the NBA?
Well, one of the greatest, and then to me, the greatest international player of all time, Dirk Nowitzki, a Hall of Fame player, probably changed the perception to start with. Now, listen, over the years, Luka is going to have perhaps a Hall of Fame career if he stays healthy. The reality is this: the NBA is looking for the best players to man those 15 roster spots of the 30 NBA teams. It doesn't matter where you're from, what the color of your skin is. If you can play the game of basketball and play it at the highest level, the NBA wants you to be a part of their league.
Vucevic checked in for the Magic. That's off as well, so he misses both. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Miller, and it's Miller with the jam.
Just such a creative, unselfish passer. Parsons legit dual threat offensively.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Orlando Magic. Picked his pocket. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
That's why you need to look forward when you dribble the ball off rebound.
6 on the shot clock.
Parsons for 3, you're open.
Parsons for 3. Drills it from outside. Parsons got himself on the board with 3 there.
I tell you, just a great step up for Parsons. He's lethal from out there.
Fultz the pass to Awundu. Now here's Vucevic. Can't hit from in close. Down low. Here's Parsons. That's good. And it's Miller with the assist.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Awundu. Now Vucevic. Over in the corner, Fultz. And that time, also a missed shot.
He is just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Now, here's Vucevic. He's tightly guarded. Kicks to Fultz. Lets it go with a 3. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Whenever Fultz is in a catch-and-shoot situation, you know he can't wait for that ball to find his hands.
The 11-footer. Here's ABC. Great D that time from Vucevic.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Now here's Ennis. Shoots. The offensive rebound. Aminu. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
ABC. That's his second personal foul.
Of course, in basketball, like many sports, you can call some kind of penalty on almost every play. So with that in mind, where do we draw that line?
I would say that most coaches and most players would say as long as there's consistency with officiating, they can adapt to the way the game is being called. As fans, as broadcasters, what we want to see the game remain free-flowing, fluid, pretty, the ability to move and cut and not be impeded in your progress. That's what I want to see.
And we see that most nights.
No doubt.
Now, here is Miller. Here's Awundu. He dishes it to Fultz. Pass to Ennis. Lynn with the steal. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Vucevic.
Jeremy Lin is an aggressive player, Kevin, someone who will make things happen. I like how aggressive he is. He sets a tone with that aggression.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Lin. Ken Burge is checked in for Vucevic. Both good from the line that time. Boy, some of these players are making more money on endorsement deals than on their NBA contracts. I mean, I just shake my head at that, don't you?
It's an amazing time in which we live because the power of social media and the understanding of today's athlete that their brand is significant and that their brand extends outside of the lines of competition. You see so many men who have overseas opportunities, whether you're talking Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Donovan Mitchell. They understand the power of the face and the talents they bring to the table. Truly, truly remarkable young men.
Remarkable indeed. Here's Aminu. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Working close, find a way to score.
Now here's Parsons. The pass to Miller. Here's ABC. Banked in off the glass. Here's Fultz. Passes it to Aminu. The shot comes out. Gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Outside, Lin. Over to the wing. Here's Jerebko. It's rebounded by Fultz.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's a 1-2, covered by Miller. Fultz the pass to Ennis. We're seeing some great shooters with length, tall players shooting from outside. That seems to be the rage right now, but when you look in your crystal ball, Doris, what might be the next player trend in the NBA?
So we saw the evolution of big men as three-point shooters, men being able to enter the league as sort of back to the basket, consistent rebounding forces out of the post, now stepping away and becoming threats as face-up scorers. To me, one of the most intriguing young players in the league right now is Nikola Jokic. Here's a 7-foot guy who is a tremendous playmaker. His instinct is to pass more than it is to score. So you wonder, is that the next evolution of big men? And then the other thing, Kevin, you are starting to see offensive rebounding went away as a focal point of teams in the NBA. You are starting to see teams go back after the offensive glass. Does that continue?
Second chance is a big statistic, isn't it?
It is.
Now here's Fultz. Shoots over Lin. The Magic again can't hit.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Markelle Fultz.
Well, Jeremy Lin with the great hairdo and the clever play. How about that fantastic ability to pick up the foul?
2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Of course, it seems like Adam Silver, the NBA commissioner, is one of the most well-liked commissioners in all of sports worldwide. Why do you think that's so?
Well, I think he was amongst the most important members of the staff of his predecessor, David Stern, who obviously oversaw the greatest growth in NBA history. The NBA became a global game. But Adam Silver didn't skip a beat. He is a great listener, a great communicator, and I've said this about the NBA for a very long time. It is a league that is in constant self-evaluation process. It is always looking for ways to improve the league, whether that means organizationally or with the play between the lines, and that's all you can ask for, Kevin.
Now here's Carter Williams to end the drought. A slam dunk by Aminu.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine, Kev.
Carter Williams against Land. There's the triple. Here's Z. Z. It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Carter Williams against Land. Fires at the elbow. Again, the Magic score.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Out to the right wing. Knocks it loose. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Lynn. And here's Aminu. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Carter Williams against Land. Pass to Ennis. Now, here's Aminu. Guarded close. Count it. A lot of people look at that general manager position with the team. I think it grows with some organization, maybe shrinks in importance with others. But by and large, it is more stable than coaching, isn't it? That position of being a GM.
Yeah, and I think, Kevin, if you were to ask coaches, one of the things I've heard sort of thrown out there as an idea is when you list the head coach's record, why not list the GM's record as well? Because the reality is success in the NBA is contingent on so many things. What's your ownership like? What kind of front office personnel? Have they made great decisions? Do you have the best possible coaching comparative to the talent on your roster? So much contributes to winning, Kevin. Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Parsons outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Z. In the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Z. Shooting 1.
And that one misses. Orlando's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's a 1-2. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Doris, all right, this is going to come out of the blue here, but if you had to choose between raising the height of the basket or widening the floor or even widening the lane, which would it be?
I have very strong feelings on this, Kevin, and for me it would be widening the floor. And the reason I say that is it feels to me in the last couple of years there are more sideline violations where teams are turning it over because they're trying to get to that corner 3, one of the most advantageous, best shots in today's game. But because that three-point line is so close to the sideline out of bounds, we're seeing too many violations. So if I had to choose between one or the other, I would absolutely widen the floor.
Now here's Carter Williams. And the pass to Aminu. Here's Ennis. No good with the layup. Gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Lynn against Carter Williams. Here's Z. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Aminu misses. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
The rebound by Awandu.
And his defense, so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. With Jeremy Lin. Impressive team win tonight. What were your thoughts?
I thought it was a great effort, 1 through 15. Everybody just coming out with high energy and playing team basketball.
The ball got going and it led to a big win, Jeremy. Thank you. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Jacko with 29 points. Ace 20 points. Jacko 29 points and 15 rebounds. Taas ba? Bad 16 points. JJ 8. Ang paka-J. Sige lang. One more game. Let's play Detroit Pistons and Derrick Rose. Yan siguro ang
Which position did Anthony Davis say that he used to beat
Derrick Rose versus Bud. Londres na unang ta. Let's have Tano for starting center. And Del, okay. It's good.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at the Cavaliers. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
Well, seeing where this home team is right now, they're just so locked in right now. It doesn't matter who they're they're playing. I know it's still early in the season, but they may turn out to be the team to beat.
And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Well, guys, for all of the star power Blake Griffin had when he was in Los Angeles, it was tough for him to be the leader of the Clippers. There were bigger voices in the locker room, such as CP3 and Doc Rivers. But Pistons coach Dwayne Casey said, in Detroit, he's definitely the leader. When he speaks, everybody listens. This is his team. Kevin?
Yeah, and he has their confidence. David, thank you. Chris, we're getting into a new season, but already we're seeing teams hit that injury bug early on.
Yeah, Kevin, don't you just hate to see it? So hopefully
I do.
those guys come
I
back
do.
healthy. And, man, you hate seeing that, but I tell you what, again, injuries can always also have a positive effect. If you get that injured player back, let's just think you get to give guys time that didn't get that much time before. So they're getting kind of 2 seasons within one. The playoffs come, you get that healthy player back. And by the way, you have a guy that you've developed off the bench, and now you have a deeper team, a little more depth. Here we go.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. We've got John Henson. Derrick Rose is out there with Griffin. And it's Mikhailuk in at the 3 spot. They've got Boss. Jay out there with B. Then there's Big Dog. And it's the dude in at the small forward. Now the pass to Jay. To the paint. Boss passes to Jay. First shot, first basket. He's out of the block stats.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Yeah, I'm curious to see which team is able to dictate the pace tonight as well as the style of play.
Here's Griffin. It's tipped. Here's the break. Here's B. Big Dog, the pass to Jay. 6 to shoot. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Now Rose. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. Gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's B. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's the dude. An 11-point game for him in the win against Orlando.
And his passing also off the charts in that game. In just about every aspect of their offense, he was dialed in.
Pass to Galloway. And here's Rose. Griffin looking around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Rose. Shot's good. Griffin making the play.
This is what you get from Griffin. Very willing to give it up to his open teammates.
Here's the dude. Pass to Boss. Here's Big Dog. Fires from 14, and he nails the jumper.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
The Pistons have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Rose. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Rose has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
He misses the free throw. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
That's not like him at all. I mean, he's been so steady up until those.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Griffin. Back to Rose. Knocked away. And they're running. On up the court. Rose with the double team. Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, GA. I mean, great look. High percentage shot. That's the efficiency you're looking to establish.
Kicks it to Henson. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's Rose. Five on the clock. Griffin trying to get open, and the basket by Rose. Rose has got 6 points.
And a coach that players love is Dwayne Casey. Very vet-friendly, sticks up for his guys in every post-game interview.
Yeah, Casey is very measured in his approach. He can be a bit slow to change at times, but his players appreciate the consistency.
And it's Rose with the ball for Detroit. It's a 5-point game.
In this game, just the first of 4 meetings between these two. They'll get quite familiar with each other by season's end.
I look forward to seeing which team can dictate the style of play. I mean, that's going to set the tone for this entire series. Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Pistons trailed by 5. Outside Griffin. Outside Rose. Griffin kicks to Rose. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on B. That is his first foul of the game. Home team on D. From the line, and it's blocked.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key. The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Out to the right wing. Here's Mikhailuk. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. There's the pass to Jay. Inside. Beyond the arc. Detroit with the rebound.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Pass to Galloway. From the corner. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Here's B. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Mikhailuk. Griffin trying to get open. The kick out to Rose. In the corner, it's Griffin. Detroit, no good that time either.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt. Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. They've decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
They just looked a step quicker all game long. They knew they had an advantage on offense.
Z's checked in for B. Henson with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Rose surveying the D. Off the mark, and the drop continues. Gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
To the middle. Henson's shot is off.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Hammers the alley-oop through.
Excellent all-around performance so far. hence
Nice one,
the big
Daddy.
lead.
Yeah, Greg, they've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
Now here's Rose. He's got 8. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. And Henson gets it to go on the assist by Rose.
And that was the play to make. Rose making the right read.
Passes it to Big Dog. To the middle. It's blocked.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Here's Kennard. It's rebounded by Boss. Here's Big Dog, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
Yeah, he's just not giving the ball up. He's passing with a purpose, and this lead to scores.
Here's the break. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Rose gets a wide open look. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Rose has got 10 points in the game.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
Big Dog. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Orlando. Basket counts. 6 points for Z.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. There's the talk about lowering the minimum draft age from 19 back to 18. Guess how much of a difference does that 1 year make in a player's maturity?
It makes so much difference. I mean, you're young, you're coming into a league, you're playing against grown men. Just physically, your body hasn't been able to catch up. How do you handle the travel, being away from your family? Many times this guy's first time being away from their families that long. So it is a maturity process, but at the same time, there's only such a few. And if you're one of the few that have the skill set and you're ready to come to this level, we should welcome you with open arms.
Detroit shooting their first free throw of the night.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
That's good from Henson.
Well, last season was a successful one for the Pistons. I mean, they made the playoffs as an 8 seed. They were counted out at times, but had a strong second half to make it back to the postseason.
Throws it up high.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, and it's because of the looks they're getting. Their offense is creating some great opportunities.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They trail by 16. Down low. Good. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right. They needed that. And I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
And Chris with the Pistons. An incredible run during February made the difference last season for them.
Yeah, well, the offense had been their weak spot. It was clicking during that stretch. I mean, this team needs to find a way to play like that all season long. They've showed some flashes of greatness. Now it's just about continuing to improve.
1:53 left in the first quarter of the game.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
1:44 left to play in the first quarter. Now here's Brown. Tight defense on him. Lock at 6. Here's McCray. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter. And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Come
On the free
on.
throw, no good. Pistons trailed by 16. Here's Brown. Softly drops in the floater.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about food.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Poke loose. And here's the fast break. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
The pass to Henson. No good. He has missed 3 of his 5 attempts this game. Here's Speedy, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. 32 seconds left in the first quarter. Brown outside. Wood passes to Brown. Takes the 3. A second chance effort. It's blocked, and they'll keep possession. And he banks in the layup. And that's now 6 points for Speedy.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
And so it's the home team cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action after this one.
22-point lead.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
An almost unfair 78% from the field. And Detroit, looking at who they've got. Griffin is out there with Wood. Then there's Brown. Then
Run that back. I want to see the replay now.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Outside Griffin. Out to the wing. Lets the 3 fly. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Oh, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from 3-point range when there's no hand in his face.
See the pass to the Bulldozer. Takes the 13-footer. Second chance shot. And the layup is good. The Bulldozers got his first bucket of the night.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Brown the pass to Wood. Oh, that's blocked. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, in Blake Griffin, the Pistons have their biggest star in years, probably going back to their championship team of 2004. A return to all-star form for Blake meant tremendous individual numbers last season. And the Pistons hadn't won a playoff game in more than a decade. Still not the result they want in 2019. The Pistons will be trying to capitalize during Blake's prime. Kevin, we'll see where this franchise goes from here.
He sure will, David, but he's a terrific player. Thank you so much. You played for a lot of different coaches in your career, Chris. I'm sure you saw characteristics that you like in a head coach with all the different people you played for.
Yeah, definitely. You definitely want coaches that challenge you, that want to make you better, that helps with the team chemistry. But I would say, number one, you want a coach that understands they are such a good coach that their job is to infuse you with as much information during practice, and then come game time, they trust you to go out and do your thing. They don't micromanage during the big games. They say, wait a minute, we put enough practice time, you know what we should do, now go out there and execute. The ones that trust you gotta love.
Right.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort, let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Here's Galloway. Feeds it to Griffin. And here they come. Here's the bulldozer. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
I mean, it all starts on the defensive end. When you're active and willing to gamble a little bit, the payoff can be big.
Pass to Mikhailuk. Here's Wood. Now Brown. He's got 5. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Pistons have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. That free throw missing. That one is no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
And that one misses. And so Brown will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. Gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Z, the pass to the Bulldozer. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Griffin kicks to Brown. To halt the run. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Griffin's got his 3rd assist on the night. Gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Right wing. Here's B. 3-pointer. They get it again. They shoot again. And that one off the back of the rim and in. B's got 8 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Brown, the pass to Griffin. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Oh, well, Kev, you know I always appreciate when a big man can create fathers. Blake Griffin, he's one of the best in the game in that regard. Such a fantastic passer.
Chris, you almost forget just how big Griffin is because of how smoothly he can facilitate for others.
Yeah, Kevin, and I hate when people say he's a good passer for a big man. What type of caveat is that? He's just a good passer. He has great vision, superb timing, and that's why he's always been near the top in assists for bigs.
Bounce pass from Rose. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Bossie's checked in for the Bulldozer. Hey, Chris, this year pioneer Chuck Cooper.
Yeah.
In the Basketball Hall of Fame. Long overdue, wouldn't you say?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, he was the first African-American player ever to be drafted. I mean, let's just think about that. Jackie Robinson of basketball. He paved the way, and what he endured, and his teammates, by the way, of all colors, is well documented. And I think the Celtics need to, and I think they will retire his number 11 and have it hang up in that famed Raptors of theirs over there.
I agree.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. And here's Rose. 10 points for him. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Derrick Rose. He had a strong showing last season. Last season, he averaged 18 points per, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, it gives you something you really can rely on going into every game. And you can also work off of him to look to create for others.
Pass to Griffin. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, Blake Griffin has been working on that three-pointer now, Chris, for a while. Has gotten to where it's effective.
Yeah, Kevin, and you're right. And for Blake, he doesn't need to make a ton of threes for it to be effective. All he has to do is keep the defense honest with it so they respect it enough where it opens up the rest of his offense.
Chris, we read this the other day, the NBA announcing the development of the BAL, the Basketball African League. They feel there's a lot of untapped potential there. I would tend to agree.
I'm so excited. I already put my name in the hat to go out there and work with and help develop these kids. Oh, yeah, I'm excited. I mean, just think about this. You want to know what type of talent is out there? Let's just start with Akeem. Then we go to Mutombo, Embiid. He's from Cameroon. How about Antetokounmpo, who has Nigerian parents? I mean, we can keep on going. How about Ibaka helped by Siakam? Oh, my goodness.
Yes.
There's some talent out there, baby. And, yes, I'm excited for the BAL, the Basketball African League. Africa, stand up, baby.
And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for Detroit. Stolen away. And here we go. Here's Boss. Hands it from downtown. Boss has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, when you're executing at this rate, you feel like no one can slow you down.
John Henson's checked in for Wood.
John Henson.
Overpowered.
Z, he's covered by Rose. And the foul on John Henson. That's his first foul.
And from distance, no less. What an amazing pass.
That's about as long an alley-oop pass as you're going to see.
There we go.
Rose with the ball. He's got 10. Up top, Henson. Dishes it to Griffin. Looking to end the run. And then Griffin with the dunk.
When you give Griffin an inside lane, he's going to pounce on it. I mean, the defense has to lock him down.
Z is covered by Rose. Z the pass to ABC. Can't connect from short range. For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Griffin down low. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him now.
Here's B.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Detroit's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Rose passes to Griffin. Off with the layup.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
That's tipped. Left side Rose.
They get it back. Henson. And it's blocked. Z, who's covered by Rose.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Henson dishes to Rose. Shot clock at 6. Misses from short range.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Henson's shot is off.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Inside, and the slam by Blake Griffin.
I love whenever Griffin finishes with power. I mean, he's showing he's not to be messed with close to the basket.
Z, the pass to Boss. Here's ABC, sinks the 15-footer. ABC's got 6 points.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
We talk about killer instinct all the time. He definitely has it. He's keeping his foot on the pedal here.
Griffin, and the slam by Blake Griffin.
Now, that's the perfect use of the pick and roll. Griffin's experience and intelligence is very impressive.
Passes to ABC. And he goes big with the dunk right over John Henson.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Detroit's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Rose passes to Mikhailuk. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Griffin kicks to Galloway. Clock at 6. Launches a 3. Not going to fall. Starting off slow, he misses his first 3 from the floor. The pass to the dude. Lets it go. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Bounce pass from Rose. Takes a 3. And Griffin scores. The assist by Rose. Rose has got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to ABC. Here's the dude, defended by Henson. Passes it to Z. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they've really started to get it closer to the basket.
Here's Henson, and it's blocked. And here comes the break. Here's Boss, and he jams it with authority.
A fantastic dunk, and he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Henson. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. Detroit making a switch here.
Kemudian ko be ang ano ang slider CPU CPU na
15 seconds left in the first half of the game. 6 on the shot clock. Brown the pass to Henson. Here's McCray. Detroit, no good that time either. It could go. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The home team. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Taking a look at this home squad. Kenny, some perspective, please.
They looked like they were playing an easy game of pick and catch out there. The playmakers and finishers were in sync on every level. The assist disparity.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just...
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, B has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
You've got the dude. Big Dog is out there with Boss. Then there's Jay, and it's B in a shooting guard. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Detroit Pistons. On Friday, they'll go up against the Bulls in Chicago. Then on Saturday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Brooklyn Nets. Here's Rose. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Oh, he's not going to miss that shot twice in a row. Trust me.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. For Detroit, they have had a disappointing game so far from the line. Only 3 free throws made. One shot.
Let the bench play.
The free throw off from Griffin.
I mean, I'm not the first to say it, and I'm sure I won't be the last, but Griffin is one of the most physically gifted players that this game has ever seen. I don't think there's any doubt about that.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin, Dwayne Casey was the 2018 Coach of the Year, but as we all know, he was fired after that same season by the Raptors. Casey has found a home in Detroit. Casey said, "I have no regrets." Winston Churchill said, "Success consists of going from failure to failure without losing enthusiasm." That's what I've done. So, Kevin, Dwayne Casey is still pounding the rock.
He sure is, and I like that Churchill quote as well. Thanks, David.
And you can see now they're starting to push the tempo to good effect.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Rob. It's 2-on-1. Here's Jay. Hammers it down off the coast-to-coast break.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
Greg, that's about as a high percentage a look as you're going to get running the floor beautifully.
And Henson kicks to Rose, looking to get it going, and the layup is up and in. Rose has got 12 in the game.
And as long as he retains that great explosion in his legs, Derrick Rose will be a factor around the rim.
And boy, what a year it was for Derrick Rose. And the sea of fans hoping that he would get back to what he once was, as he was electric.
Rose double teamed. It's blocked, but they get it back. Galloway the pass to Henson. There's the dish to Griffin. Clock at 4. Another shot. Tries yet again. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Pistons making a change here. Woods checked in. Gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Outside, Lynn, and there's the pass to Parsons. Back to Lynn. Pass to Jerebko. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Jerebko's got his first basket. And for Rose, so many had written him off, but he was a huge factor for the Timberwolves.
Rose still has a tremendous passion for the game, and it really shows on the court. His renaissance last season was one of the better stories in our league.
Parsons, right side.
And with a moment, let's check out the stats for Griffin. Coming off a terrific season, checking in at about 24 points per, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. And I'm not sure he can play any better than he has. I mean, surprising a lot of people with his play. Play here of late.
Oh, absolutely. And now the question is, can he build from this? Or will he regress back to the mean? You know, we'll see.
And that one misses.
Having signed some big free agent contracts in his career, Parsons has really only been held back by knee troubles.
So both teams making some changes here. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. The Pistons have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Rose passes to Griffin. Misses off the left iron. Gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's his 3rd foul of the game. The dude, he's checked in for Parsons. And Detroit with a change here too. McRae's checked in. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. A three-pointer is right on target. 15 points for the dude.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Outside Rose. 6 to shoot. The shot's good. Rose has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Rose playing a big role offensively. He's got to be a focal point of your defensive scouting report. No doubt he can hurt you.
The dude, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And, well, Detroit shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Here's Kennard. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Passes it to Wood. Outside Rose. Unloads. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Rose has got 16.
Oh, he's got a role in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Fires from the line. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
There's the steal. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Got a piece of it. And they're pushing it up. Here's Speedy. Oh, that was an impressive throwdown.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Detroit with the ball. Here's Kennard. No points in the game yet for him. Outside Griffin. Shoots from the high post. And there's Rose on the assist by Griffin. Griffin's got 4 assists now tonight. Gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's the dude. No good there. And Detroit the other way now. Here's Kennard. Pass to Wood. Outside Rose. 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. No good. Shot missing. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked. And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
To the paint. He's looking for Griffin and finds him. A shake. And it's good on the layup. Griffin's got 16 points.
Oh, yeah. That's the right way to play Griffin. Tough, physical defense, but even that isn't enough if you let him get inside.
Jay, the pass to the dude. To the middle. Outside Rose. The pass to Wood. Clock at 6. Pass to Kennard. 16 feet away. The shot misses. Being a mind-boggling 79% off the floor. And he makes that one. And that's now 10 points for Speedy.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Rose kicks to Kennard. Wide open shot is on the money. And the home team has possession. Here's Big Dog. – 18 points for him. Passes to Jay. To the left wing. Here's Big Dog. There's the pass to Jay. Kennard, the pass to Wood, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 4 assists now tonight.
And you love to see Rose operating as a playmaker first and foremost.
The bulldozer passes to Big Dog. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession.
That's just a needless giveaway. Got to make the defense work for their turnovers.
A different look here for Detroit. John Henson's checked in for Christian Wood. Dumboya comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Bruce Brown in for Derrick Rose. Kennard kicks to Brown. 11 feet away, he hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Kennard's got 4 points this quarter.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Yeah, the defender just couldn't quite close the gap all the way and got burned for it.
Here's the bulldozer. From deep, the long distance 3 is buried. 19 points for Z.
Always a threat. 3-point land that time was seriously expanded.
Brown the pass to McCray. Lots of room. Tries again. No good on the layup.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Pass to the bulldozer. From deep 3-point range, the shot will not fall.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
For the 3. And Henson pulls it down. Henson's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Kennard. Drains it from beyond the arc. Kennard's got 7 points in the game.
That's what they're looking for. They need him to take on a bigger role this game.
Passes it to Z. 24 seconds left in the third quarter. It's good.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Here's McCray. He has 5. From deep. That shot, no good. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The home team delivering. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was just a beautiful pass.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. A moment now to reset the lineups brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the 4th quarter. And Detroit looking at who they've got. Tony Snell is out there with Dumboya. Then there's Brown. Then there's Maker. And it's Knight in at the point. Here's Maker, and he uses the glass on the layup. Maker's got his first 2 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Lynn, whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
You have to respect the concentration level of Lynn there. Just doesn't get rattled on his shot when the D whacks it.
That one misses for Lynn. One negotiating concession the league wants from the Players Union. Prospect attendance course at the draft combine and team-wide access to player physicals.
Well, this is a tough one because I don't think that a team that is not interested in you should have your physical. And we all know that information is shared, and so it should be genuine in the teams that are truly interested. And so I understand agents holding back on that. Medical information is something very serious that just because you have an opportunity to be drafted, your information shouldn't be spread all across the world just because you're at a combine. It'll be interesting to see how it plays out, but basically we just want a level playing field for everyone. And if we have that, it'll be better for everyone.
And Chris, Jonas Jerebko can give you valuable minutes off the bench.
Yeah, and throughout his career, Jerebko has always had a good sense of when to defer and when to look for a shot. Very easy to play with, and there was a reason this team sought him out.
That's in, coming off the assist from Parsons.
One of the premier small forwards as far as passing the ball is concerned. Parsons, he's a creator.
Stolen by Jeremy Lin. And that one is good. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Knight against Miller. Knight dishes to Doumbouya. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Lin against Brown. Pass to Doumbouya. Down low, 6 on the shot clock, and the dunk by Maker.
Now this is what you like seeing. Maker not just laying it up, but powering it down.
And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
Here's Knight. Yep, that one goes in there. Gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Here's ABC, rebounded by Maker. The Pistons have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Brown, good.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
Inside, here's ABC. Rebound by the Pistons. Brown feeling it out a bit. He kicks to Knight. At the top of the key, Maker. And the layup's good off the glass. Maker's got 6 in the quarter.
There aren't many players as big as Maker. He realizes this. Nice work inside.
Here's Jerebko. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And just a nice combination of size and feel there. Terrific finish down low.
C-Web, the NBA always trying to improve every aspect of the game. And that includes officiating.
Yeah, and it should include officiating, one of the most important parts of the game and one of the toughest jobs within the business of basketball. I mean, these guys are making calls on the fly without the advantage of the camera at home that we have watching through the screen, or without the advantage of slow motion technology. So first of all, kudos to the refs that go out and give it their best every day. We have the best refs in any of sports, I believe, and we still need to improve on that. The league recognizes that, and I love the fact that everybody's doing it together.
The Pistons have gone on a tear here in the fourth. They're 8 of 9 on field goal attempts in the quarter. Brown, good.
And he has found the stroke, folks. Continues to knock down shot after shot. Perfection thus far.
Here's Parsons. Rebound by the Pistons. Maker's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Brown kicks to Doumbouya. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 5 assists in the game.
They found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Parsons outside. Back to Jerebko. He doesn't hit that one.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Lin the pass to Parsons. They can't stop the run with that one. And so Knight will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Count it. Maker's got 8 here in the quarter.
It's all clicked into place for him this quarter. He's not missed a single shot.
Lynn dishes to Jarebko. Here's ABC, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Detroit's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Knight passes to Maker. And the foul called on ABC. That'll be his second foul of the game. As regarding the overstated pre-draft concerns about Luka Doncic, even as the game goes international, it seemed like many GMs are scared to go all in on European players.
And rightfully so. It's a new area, and if they're not immersed into the culture, it may be a little more trepidation on that end. But I would just say, just look at the really the great stories. Whether you're talking about the Vlade Divas or the Sabos that came into the game, and even if you go to Marshalonis, Dirk Nowitzki, yeah, come on, Porzingis. We got a lot of great players from overseas that have shown us that they can make the way. But the mistake would be is thinking just because someone lives close to them, they would have the game of a Dirk Nowitzki, and that's not true. So you need to do your due diligence, but I think European players have already proved the type of heart, skill set, and mindset that they come to this game with, which is at the top.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That free throw, no good. He doesn't get the second one. Gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Here's Speedy. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
He misses the free throw.
2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. Now, here is Knight. And the pass to Maker. Chris, there is that transition from being a player to retirement. It can be a challenge for some. What were the keys that you found in succeeding at that?
Well, first I think is adjusting to the fact you don't have the same schedule. You don't have a physical release that you used to have. You miss the locker room and the camaraderie with all the guys. And so you miss the culture. But secondly, I would say take all the lessons that you learned, and for me this was big, from sports, and use them in business. So in business I became a rookie in other areas. I found a Chris Mullin type in business. I found a Latrell Sprewell type, guys that would mentor you, guys that you would play on their team. Humble yourself, get back to it. Get to practice, get to meetings early, stay at practice late, stay at meetings, and be the last one that leaves, and just take the culture of basketball, infuse that athletic personality into the personality of whatever you go into next, and you can use those tenets to have a wonderful retirement and really enjoy it. So for me, it's been awesome. And by the way, I've had twins, and so since retiring, and that'll keep you just as busy as it was you were playing. So you can find ways to keep that same lifestyle.
That's right. And some sound advice, too. Kept alive. Here's Doumbouya. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Doumbouya's got 4 this quarter.
That's not who they want guarding him. I mean, the size mismatch is just too big. All he has to do is just keep attacking the rim.
Miller outside to the inside. Shot from 12. It's hauled in by Brown.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. The good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
When they go to the intentional foul. And that one misses.
Well, inconsistency is always the name of the game for rookies, and Bruce Brown felt that as he navigated through his rookie season with the Pistons.
And with Brown, there were moments last season, Chris, where he showed what he could do.
Yeah, and I think he'll be all right in the end, especially on defense. Very tough nose for a guard who does whatever it takes to slow up the multitude of talented point guards in the league that he goes up against.
And hustle like that is why he leads this team in rebounds tonight.
It's all heart. He does a great job of getting after it.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
Picked away. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. And here's Knight. He'll bring it up for Detroit. More star players changing teams. The word tampering comes up, Chris. Is the league striking the right balance on enforcement?
Oh, yes. And, you know, Commissioner Silver, he knows all the tricks. He doesn't want it to be a police state, but he knows a wink from a wink.
Right,
you know what I mean? So you got to draw some lines. But, again, how do you stop it? I mean, you know, if I'm playing on the Lakers and I say, wow, you know, I think Anthony Davis has the best eyebrows in the world. You know, you got to let me say that. And, you know, if that's recruiting, it's recruiting. So it's a fine line, and hopefully the players have some fun with it, and hopefully Commissioner Silver does his best to police it while everyone at the same time is working through with integrity.
And it's Doomboya in the corner. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Speedy the pass to Boss. Here's the dude. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
I don't know what what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Detroit's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Knight on the wing, kicks to Snell. Back to Knight to stop the run. He's off on that one.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
Snell from outside. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. The dude passes to the Bulldozer. And Brown over to help. Count that one. And that's 15 points for the Bulldozer.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Oh, that's just the mentality you have to have. Not wanting to give the opposition any hope of clawing back into this.
To the middle. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Pushing it up. Very pretty alley-oop layup. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 12 rebounds.
Nice pass. I mean, putting in work on the interior. Gotta love it.
The Pistons shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Left side, Knight. It's rebounded by Boss. Boss has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Oh, and they're showing no signs of letting up. I love this approach right now. They value each possession.
Now here's Knight. Defense is right there. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
With the G League growing by leaps and bounds, one is now being brought to Mexico City, Chris.
I mean, first of all, let's go back to last season. Did you see how crazy those fans were in Jurassic Park in Toronto?
Yeah, they love it.
Can you imagine Mexico? Oh, my
They'll love
God.
it.
This
You
would be
better believe it.
great. Mexico City, yeah. Let's bring everyone in, all the fans. And what I really love is that it's for the home fan base. So when I think of the Toronto Raptors, I think about the city of Toronto. I think about Canada and how it's theirs. And even though we're one league, that team is theirs, and they take that pride on, and it just brings so much more excitement. Can you imagine all the people in Mexico City being excited for their team? Oh, I want to be at one of the first games when that happens because I know the crowd is going to be sick. It's going to be crazy. I want to be there.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lynn with the steal. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
Knight against Lynn. Outside Knight to the wing right side. Shoots. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they want.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. Just trying to force something is rarely a good idea.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Chandler, it's a cliche, but you guys really do seem like you're getting home court advantage and making it tough for people to come in here and win.
Yeah, this is great. That should be our goal every single night, to win our home court games, to have the loudest, craziest crowd in the NBA, and I think we got to be up there. Our crowd tonight was great, and we really...
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying...
Thank you all for the watchers. Signing out. Bye-bye.